Welcome back, everybody. My name is Daniel. Took a little bit of break, but now I'm back, and I'm starting in Exodus 16:29. So I'm gonna start at 17, kind of work my way down, and then go from there. So we're in, I believe, is verse 17. Maybe it's not verse 17. I'm not sure, but anyway. So it's been kind of a crazy couple days. Hope everybody had a good holiday, whatever you celebrate, whether it be Christmas or whatnot. Hope everybody had a good holiday. And so what I'm going to do is just kind of read through and talk about things as it comes up. Hopefully real life situations. And then, all right, but welcome. Thank you so much for coming. And all the congregation of the children of Israel journeyed to the wilderness of Sin after their journeys according to the commandment of the Lord, and pitched in, I don't even know what that is. Rephidim? Rephidim? I'm going to have to look that up. R-E-P-H. Let's see what it is. Oh, goodness gracious. So it's Rephidim. That's the word. And there was no water for the people to drink. Wherefore the people did chide with Moses and said, Give us water that we may drink. And Moses said unto them, Why chide ye with me? Wherefore do ye tempt the Lord? And the people thirsted there for water, and the people murmured against Moses and said, Wherefore is this that thou hast brought us out of Egypt, to kill us and our children and our cattle with thirst? And Moses cried unto the Lord, saying, What shall I do unto these people? They be almost ready to stone me. And the Lord said unto Moses, Go on before the people, and take with thee of the elders of Israel, and thy rod wherewith thou smote the river. Take in thine hand and go. Behold, I will stand before thee there upon the rock in Horeb, and that shall smite the rock, and there shall come water out of it, and the people may drink. And Moses did so in the sight of the elders of Israel. And he called the name of the place Massah, because of the chiding of the children of Israel, and because then they tempted the Lord, saying, Is the Lord among us or not? Ooh. Then came Amalek and fought with Israel in the place. And Moses said unto Joshua, Choose us out men, and go out, fight with Amalek. Tomorrow I will stand on the top of the hill with a rod of God in my hand. So Joshua did as Moses said to him, and fought with Amalek. And Moses and Aaron and Hur went up to the top of the hill. And it came to pass, when Moses held up his hand, that Israel prevailed. And when he let down his hand, Amalek prevailed. But Moses' hands were heavy. And they took a stone and put it under him. And he sat thereon. And Aaron and Hur stayed up his hands, the one on the side and the other on the other side. And his hands were steady until going down of the sun. And Joshua discomfited Amalek and his people with the edge of the sword. And the Lord said unto Moses, Write this for a memorial in a book, and rehearse it in the ears of Joshua, for I will utterly put out the remembrance of Amalek from under heaven. And Moses built an altar and called the name of it Jehovah Nissi. For he said, Because the Lord has sworn that the Lord will have war with Amalek from generation to generation. Oh, good Lord. When Jethro, the priest of Midian, Moses' father-in-law, heard of all that God had done for Moses and for Israel, his people, and that the Lord had brought Israel out of Egypt, then Jethro, Moses' father-in-law, took Zipporah, Moses' wife, after he had sent her back, and her two sons, of which the name one was Gershom, for he said, I have been an alien in a strange land, and the name of the other was Eleazar. For the God of my father, said he, was mine help, and he delivered me from the sword of Pharaoh. And Jethro, Moses' father-in-law, came with his sons and his wife unto Moses in the wilderness, where he encamped at the mount of God. And he said unto Moses, I, thy father-in-law, Jethro, am come to thee, and thy wife, and her 2 sons with her. And Moses went out to meet his father-in-law, and did obeisance, and kissed him. And they asked each other their welfare, and they come into the tent. Oh, so they met each other gracefully. Well, that's good. That's real good. And Jethro rejoiced for all the goodness which the Lord had done to Israel, whom he had delivered out of the hand of the Egyptians. And Jethro said, Blessed be the Lord, who hath delivered you out of the hand of the Egyptians, and out of the hand of the Pharaoh, who hath delivered the people from under the hand of the Egyptians. Now I know that the Lord is greater than all the gods, for in the thing wherein they dealt proudly, he was above them. And Jethro, Moses' father-in-law, took a burnt offering and sacrifices for God. And Aaron came, and all the elders of Israel, to eat bread with Moses, his father-in-law, before God. And it came to pass on the morrow that Moses sat to judge the people. And the people stood by Moses from the morning until the evening. And when Moses' father-in-law saw that he did to the people, he said, What is this thing that thou doest to the people? Why sittest thou thyself alone? And all the people stand by thee from morning unto even? And Moses said unto his father-in-law, Because the people come unto me to inquire of God, that they may have a matter, that they come unto me, and I judge between one another. And I do make them known the statutes of God and his in-laws. And Moses' father-in-law said unto him, The thing that thou doest is not good. Thou wilt surely wear away both thou and this people that is with thee, for this thing is too heavy for thee. Thou art not able to perform it thyself alone. Hearken now unto my voice. I will give thee counsel, and God shall be with thee. Be thou for the people to God ward, that thou mayest bring the causes unto God. And that shall teach them ordinances and laws, and shalt shew them a way wherein they must walk, and work that they must do. What? They got to do work? He's like doing his own thing. Like Moses is doing his own thing. His father-in-law is like, no, you're doing it wrong. Let me do it. Let me help you. Moreover, thou shalt provide out of all the people able men, such as fear God, men of truth, hating covetousness, and place such over them to be rulers of thousands, and rulers of hundreds, rulers of 50s, and rulers of 10s. And let them judge the people at all seasons, and it shall be that every great matter they shall bring unto thee, but every small matter they shall judge. So shall it be easier for thyself, and they shall bear the burden with thee. If thou shalt do this thing, then God commanded thee so, then thou shalt be able to endure, and all this people shall also go to their place in peace. So Moses hearkened to the voice of his father-in-law, and did all that he said. Moses chose able men out of Israel, and made them heads over the people, rulers of thousands, rulers of hundreds, rulers of 50s, and rulers of 10s. And they judged the people at all seasons. The hard causes they brought unto Moses, but every small matter they judged themselves. And Moses let his father-in-law depart, and he went into his way to his own land. So that's good. I mean, kind of listening, but, is that what God really wanted? But maybe it's good, because he dealing with everything, every problem, bringing to one person is too much. And he's kind of split up, and he's right. In the 3rd month, when the children of Israel were gone forth out of the land of Egypt, the same day came into the wilderness of Sinai. For they were departed from Rephidim. One more time. Rephidim. There we go. And we're come to the desert of, there we go. Okay. And we're come to the desert of Sinai, and had pitched in the wilderness, and there Israel camped before the mount. And Moses went up to God, and the Lord called him out of the mountain, saying, Thus shalt thou say to the house of Jacob, and tell the children of Israel, Ye have seen what I did unto the Egyptians, and how I have bare you on eagle's wings, and brought you unto myself. Now therefore, if you will obey my voice indeed, and keep my covenant, then ye shall be a peculiar treasure unto me above all people, and for all the earth is mine. And ye shall be unto me a kingdom of priests and a holy nation. These are the words which thou shalt speak unto the children of Israel. And Moses came and called for the leaders of the people, and laid before their faces all the words which the Lord had commanded him. And all the people answered together and said, All that the Lord hath spoken we will do. And Moses returned the words of the people unto the Lord. And the Lord said unto Moses, Lo, I come unto thee in a thick cloud, that the people may hear when I speak with thee, and believe thee forever. And Moses told the words of the people unto the Lord. And the Lord said unto Moses, Go unto the people, and sanctify them today and tomorrow, and let them wash their clothes. And be ready against the third day, for the third day the Lord will come in the sight of all people upon Mount Sinai. And that shall set bounds unto the people round about, saying, Take heed to yourselves, that ye go not up into the mount, or touch the border of it. Whosoever toucheth the mount shall be surely put to death. That's a stark warning, isn't it? There shall not a hand touch it, but he shall surely be stoned, or shot through, whether it be beast or man, it shall not live. When the trumpet soundeth long, they shall come up to the mount. And Moses went down from the mount unto the people, and sanctified the people, and they washed their clothes. And he said unto the people, Be ready against the third day, come not at your wives. And it came to pass on the third day in the morning that there were hundreds and thunders and lightnings, and a thick cloud upon the mount, and the voice of trumpet exceeding loud, so that all the people that was in the camp trembled. Well, hopefully nobody touched it. Because nobody needs to, just don't touch it, or you're gonna die. That's pretty cut and dry, I think. It's like, don't do this. And Moses brought forth the people out of the camp and to meet with God, and he stood at the nether part of the mount, and the Mount Sinai was altogether on a smoke, because of the Lord descended upon it in fire. And the smoke thereof ascended as the smoke of a furnace, and the whole mount quaked greatly. And when the voice of trumpet sounded long, and waxed louder and louder, Moses spake, and God answered him by a voice. And the Lord came down upon Mount Sinai on the top of the mount. And the Lord called Moses up to the top of the mount, and Moses went up. And the Lord said unto Moses, Go down, charge thee people, lest they break through unto the Lord to gaze, and many of them perish. And let the priests also, which come near the Lord, sanctify themselves, lest the Lord break forth upon them. And Moses said unto the Lord, The people cannot come up the Mount Sinai, for thou chargest us, saying, Set bounds about the mount, and sanctify it. And the Lord said unto him, Away, get thee down, and thou shalt come up, thou and Aaron with thee. But let not the priests and the people break through to come up unto the Lord, lest he break forth upon them. So Moses went down unto the people, and spake unto them. And God spake all these words, saying, I am the Lord thy God, which have brought thee out of the land of Egypt, out of the house of bondage. That shalt have no other gods before me. That shalt not make unto thee any graven image, or any likeness of anything that is in heaven above, or that is in the earth beneath, or that is in the water under the earth. Thou shalt not bow down thyself to them, nor serve them, for I am the Lord thy God, am a jealous God, visiting the iniquity of the fathers upon the children unto the third and fourth generation of them that hate me, and showing mercy unto thousands of them that love me, and keeping my commandments. That shall not take the name of the Lord thy God in vain, for the Lord will not hold him guiltless that taketh his name in vain. Remember the Sabbath day to keep it holy. 6 days shalt thou labor and do all thy work, but the seventh day is a Sabbath of the Lord thy God, and in it thou shalt not do any work, thou, nor thy son, nor thy daughter, not thy manservant, nor thy maidservant, nor thy cattle, nor thy stranger that is within thy gates. For in 6 days the Lord made heaven and earth, the sea, and all that is in them, and rested the 7th day. Wherefore the Lord blessed the Sabbath day and hallowed it. Honor thy father and thy mother, that thy days may be long upon the land which the Lord thy God giveth thee. Is this 2 pages? I don't know. It is 2 pages. Haha. All right. Let's see. Let's keep going. Yep. Thou shalt not kill. Thou shalt not commit adultery. Thou shalt not steal. Thou shalt not bear false witness against thy neighbor. Thou shalt not covet thy neighbor's house. Thou shalt not covet thy neighbor's wife, nor his manservants, nor his maidservants, nor his ox, nor his ass, nor anything that is thy neighbor's. And all the people saw the thunderings, and the lightnings, and the noise of the trumpet, and the mountain smoking. And when the people saw it, they removed and stood afar off. And they said unto Moses, Speak thou with us, and we will hear, but let not God speak with us, lest we die. So they're afraid that if they heard God's true voice, then they would die. But he just said, don't touch the mountain. Don't touch it, and then you die. He said nothing about not hearing him. They were just scared of his thundering, booming voice. That's what I would imagine. And okay, here we go. And Moses said unto the people, Fear not, for God is come to prove you, and that his fear may be before your faces, that ye sin not. And the people stood afar off, and Moses drew near unto the thick darkness where God was. And the Lord said unto Moses, Thus thou shalt say unto the children of Israel, Ye have seen that I have talked with you from heaven. Ye shall not make with me gods of silver, neither shall ye make unto the gods of gold. An altar of earth that shall make unto me, and shalt sacrifice thereon thy burnt offerings and thy peace offerings, thy sheep and thine oxen. In all places where I record my name, I will come unto thee, and I will bless thee. And if thou wilt make me an altar of stone, that shall not build it of hewn stone, for it thou lift up thy tool upon it, thou hast polluted it. Neither shall thou go up by steps unto mine altar, that thy nakedness be not discovered therein. So he's saying, no gold or silver, just make it out of earth. He doesn't need flash. He just needs to know that you worship him. But no matter where you look in the churches, they have everything that's silver, gold, and it's like, he specifically told them, ye shall not make me with gods of silver, neither ye make unto you gods of gold. So don't worship silver and gold. That's what I'm saying. But out of earth. Now these are the judgments which thou shalt set before them. If thou buy a Hebrew servant, 6 years shall he serve, and in the 7th he shall go free of nothing. If he came in by himself, he shall go out by himself. If he were married, then his wife shall go out with him. If his master have given him a wife, then she have borne him sons or daughters, then the wife and her children shall be her master's, and he shall go out by himself. And if the servant shall plainly say, I love my master, my wife, and my children, I will not go out free, then his master shall bring him unto the judges. He shall also bring him to the door, or unto the door posts, and his master shall bore his ear through with an awl, and he shall serve him forever. So he has to pierce his ear. If the person says, you know what, this has been a good life, I don't want to leave, he's like, oh, you're going to be mine. Let's pierce you through the ear. And if a man sell his daughter to the maidservant, he shall not go out as maidservants do. If she please not her master, who hath betrothed her to himself, then shall he let her be redeemed. To sell her unto a strange nation he shall have no power, seeing he hath dealt deceitfully with her. Interesting. And if he have betrothed her unto his son, he shall deal with her after the manner of daughters. If he take him another wife, her food, her raiment, and her duty of marriage shall he not diminish. And if he do not these three under her, then shall she go out free without money. So he's like, you can have another wife, but you can't neglect your first wife. Is that what I'm seeing here? Doesn't mean it's right. It means it's here. So there's a lot of things about buying servants and having two wives. This is kind of wild, man. But we're going to stop there for today. Man, that went quick. We're going to stop there today, and then we're going to keep going tomorrow, hopefully. But today was good. We read the 10 Commandments, and yeah. And that was good. It's a lot of things that God said that we can and can't do. And these things, I believe, are just ways to live your life properly. Not necessarily, you don't, these things you just don't do. I mean, it's just like you, as a good human being, you don't want to do these things. And I think if we understand and learn from that stuff, it solves a lot of problems. Anyway, thank you for coming to see me. Have a good day, and I'll see you next time.